We have a question from Dan, and I like the way you spell it. It's the way I spell it. I am 35 and a personal trainer for clients 50 plus. However, my career, passion, pursuit is to perform on Broadway and be on the silver screen. I model my type after Hugh Jackman, Norbert Lee Butts, Aaron Tveit, etc. I've been close in many attempts, having worked off Broadway, national tours, short films, feature films, and commercials. But I've yet to do the gig. Boy, I'd like to see. Send me some examples. You have mentioned briefly you work with the stage performance community, and that just lit me up. I'd like to hear more about that. Yeah. One of the nice things about having a good friend like Jeff Hemingway is that he introduced me to the Broadway crowd. Mark Fisher, of course. When I spent time in New York with him, you just bump into famous people the whole time you're at his gym. And then, of course, there's Rose Hemingway, who starred with Daniel Radcliffe on How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Rose had a point one time that really helped me. It happened twice, same point. When we're leaving the theater for How to Succeed, she was swarmed with people wanting her autograph. We went around a block, and she says, no one cares. And then when she was here for Kinky Boots, she was a lead in Kinky Boots, she came out of the theater without all of her makeup on, and we went out to go eat, and she said, and I thought it was just strange that no one recognized her. And she said, yeah, that's the way it is. And we talked about what she had said before. I think one of the first things you have to realize is that, well, do me a favor, study fame somehow. Katie Couric has a new book out, might be worth your time. Heck, even that new book by Paul McCartney on lyrics might be worth your time, just to get a sense of the story of things. Just how, in Rose's case, she was just kind of lucky. Daniel Radcliffe looked at her and said, yeah, she looks like a person I could work with. And boom, there you go. You're trying to do something that a lot of people are trying to do, and you just have to be better. You just have to be better. I like the fact that you think with your body, but you just have to be better. With Jeff will tell you, I saw him do an off-Broadway play, The Fantastics, one time in a coffee shop that had just been closed down and turned into a theater. I saw him do stage performances at Lagoon, where he basically, I want to say 4 or 5 times a day did the same show. There's a lot, that's a lot of sacrifice. That's a lot to do. And that's what you're going to have to be if you want to make it in this career. You have to realize that fame is fickle, that you have to outwork your competition, but you also have to outluck them. And I don't know how to, I do believe that, the old thing that, the harder you work, the luckier you get. So the one thing that does help me in our conversations is they tell me about when you hit your mark, being ready to go. And that's helped me so much as a parent, as a grandparent, as a friend, as a coach. When it's time to go, you go. And even if you don't feel like it, you go. And that is a skill set that most people I meet just simply don't have. Hey, that sounds terrible, but it's true. That they want the uniform, they want the crowd, but they don't want the hard work that comes up with it. The other day I did an Instagram thing on, I do jigsaw puzzles, and I said an interesting line that I actually like. I had done a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and on screen I put the last one in. And because everyone wants to look at the 1,000th piece, but really the work comes in on the first 999. So you have to make sure you lay down the work for those 999. And when it comes your time to stick in that last piece, you got to be ready to go. I don't know how helpful that was, but thank you.